to me and his channel.
What's up, your boy LOE Visuals? I'm back with another video. How y'all day going? Hope y'all vibing, y'all chilling, y'all enjoying y'all day, y'all a productive day. We back at it. Before I start, y'all smash the like button, smash the like button, smash the like button. On the road to 10K subscribers, hit the subscribe button, turn post notifications on. Want to find me on any other platform? My link tree is in my bio. Follow my X at Visuals LOE, follow my TikTok at LOE.Visuals, and follow my Facebook at LOE Visuals. So let's talk about it. So, Jaron Ennis is under flack for his selection of Tuneups. Uisma Lima is the guy he chose. And a lot of people are giving him flack for this fight because, you know, it's a bum. A lot of people feel like him getting a tune-up is very pointless. And I'm kind of on this side. I do think the tune-up is pointless. He said he needs a tune-up to fight Virgil Ortiz. But they already said Virgil Ortiz, per se, that Virgil Ortiz and Jaron Ennis is fighting, in 2026. So they said they already got that signed. That's what they say. But Boots said he needs a tune-up. And I told guys, Boots wanted to take a tune-up, which I feel like is pointless. But if you guys don't know Boots is Jaron Ennis, 34-0, 30 KOs, unified welterweight champion. I think he vacated. I don't know if he vacated those titles yet, but he's moving to 54. And he chose Uisma Lima. A lot of people thought that, and this is for that guy, what's his name? Something. But he commented about, Boots not taking a tune-up. Boots is not taking tune-ups. We want champions. Now you see how, that's why you shouldn't idiotic fanboy in comments. But this is dreadful matchmaking by Eddie Hearn. This doesn't do anything for Boots at all, but give him a chance to look. It's one thing you picking these cherry picks wrong. Nobody knows them, and you end up losing or something. You don't want that to happen. But and if I'll be honest, I do not know who Uisma Lima is. I have to go look him up. He's relatively unknown. This is basically a fight. A save money, stay busy, save money fight. Respectfully. This is a stay busy, save money fight. And I don't think this anything could do, but Boots is kind of maybe, I don't know if he's unsure of himself or not confident, but that's gotta be what it is. He's hesitant to see, to get in there with the elite guys at 154, but he said he's coming up to 54 for, smoke. But let me go search. Maybe this Uisma Lima guy, maybe high in the rankings. That's probably what it is. But he's relatively unknown, so I haven't gotten a chance to see him fight. So I have to go look up, search and see what he can do. But Boots had to know that the fans were going to give him flack for this. A lot of people seen, we saw 37-year-old Terrence Crawford, jump up to 54, no tune-up. And that's a 37-year-old. Boots is 28 in the prime of his career. It was, and you are a huge 147-pounder. So I don't know why he's so fixated with getting a fight, a tune-up at 54. I mean, I don't think, you already know Virgil Ortiz is coming from 47. He's been at 154 for a while, but he comes from 47. So, I mean, but everybody know Boots is not supremely confident in himself. What he sells, he's supremely, he's not. He's not. The signing back with Matchroom, I need a tune-up, hesitancy to fight certain fighters, the supreme confidence Boots try to portray, it seems like it's not, believable at this point. Because his actions don't, give off a guy that's super confident. It's a lot, he turned down opportunity to fight Virgil Ortiz once, turned down Teofimo, turned down, who else? He had a chance to fight Terrence Crawford, This isn't the first time, so, I'm not shocked at anything that Jaron Ennis does at this point. But this is just, him repeatedly, he's not putting himself in the best interest of the fans, or media. So they're giving him flack because because he could be way he could be at the forefront of putting in a lot of work, but he's trying to take the easy way. Seems like he wants to do everything slow and methodical, and that's not gonna work. You're gonna get passed up if you don't understand. Because I think he was at a point in his career where he had a real big buzz, and he didn't capitalize on it. He's turned down some fights that could really turn him to a star overnight. That's what I think. This Uisma Lima guy, maybe he's tough, maybe maybe you can put him in line for a title shot, but I don't think so. So I have to go look him up. I don't think this is beneficial for Boots. Respectfully, I don't. But Boots hasn't shown me anything of him wanting to be great. I mean, he did take the unification. That was it. But after that, you had ample opportunities to fight certain guys. Certain guys that could really change the narrative. Brian Norman was there. You moved up before you could get Brian Norman a shot. Teofimo, you turned Teofimo Lopez down. You turned Virgil Ortiz down. You turned Terrence Crawford down. So it's a lot of Boots not wanting to fight certain guys, and that's gonna get out. I don't know why you think, oh, that's not gonna be known or nobody's gonna find out, but people are gonna find out. People are going to find out. It is what it is. But yeah, he had to know that he was going to get a lot of scrutiny for taking this type of tune-up. Especially when everybody realized that you really didn't need a tune-up. But it is what it is, Hopefully this isn't a cherry pick gone wrong. Hopefully we can go and get this fight out the way so he can move forward. There's no other excuses of him turning down fights. Anything. Once you get this tune-up at 154, we don't want to hear anything. It's time for you to get in there with the big dogs. And that's what we've been wanting to see. We want to see Boots in there with the big dogs. And I think they can actually bring the best out of him. He's been cutting it welterweight. I think he outgrew welterweight. It was about time for him to move up, in all honesty. So I want to see how he handles 54. But this isn't the best stop, to gauge, where you at. Because I don't think this tune-up is going to give you any type of good work. You should have gotten there with a former champion or something. If 54, that possibly could have gave you some better rounds. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Make sure y'all smash the like button, smash the like button, smash the like button. Roll to 10K subscribers. Hit the subscribe button. Turn post notifications on. Want to find me on any other platform? My link tree is on my bio. I love you guys so much. I'm out.